What's going on, people in YouTube land? Kimchi Chris here, and for today's video I wanted to talk about my first impressions of a brand new anime series called WarauWare. Warau W-A... I'm going to offend somebody with my mispronunciation. Otaku are ruthless. Alright, the English title is The Laughing Salesman, and we're just gonna say it's that from here on out. I can't speak Japanese. Otaku can be mad at me if they want. Whatever. The Laughing Salesman. Basically, this show is awesome. That's just... I could end it right here. I love it so far. But let's go a little more in depth. Basically, this is an adaptation of an old manga, anime, what have you, from the late 80s, early 90s. There was a manga series, there was an anime series, and honestly, I had never heard of it. So I guess in America it had zero presence, because I know a lot about anime from that time period. That's more my specialty, the older stuff at this point. And the reason I wanted to check this show out is because it did look interesting just from the art style. It looked like an older show. And basically, it's a series about a salesman that gives people what they want, what they desire, whatever it is, be it money, girls, fame, what have you. And he doesn't charge anything for it, but basically you pay for it in different ways, basically with your soul. It's almost like he's Satan. And as a result, this is a very dark show. It's psychological. It's kind of a comedy. It's like a dark comedy. I'd almost say a black comedy. It's very kind of evil in its comedic ways, and for people like me, I think it's hilarious. Some people aren't going to get the show, I can tell you right now, and I can already tell this is probably going to be one of those sleeper hit type of shows, but I love the first episode. I'm looking forward to more of it. So basically, the episode is divided into two parts, two 12-minute short episodes, basically, kind of like classic cartoons in America, and they don't really have a ton of relation. It doesn't even explain a ton about the show, but you kind of get what's going on. And in the first one, there's basically some guys that work at a very much like 9-to-5 salaryman type of job, and they hate their lives, and they go to a bar during lunch break to meet girls, drink beer, what have you, and it's all good at first, but then the one guy gets a little too involved. They're late for their job, they're charging him a ton of money. I don't want to ruin the whole thing, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting and pretty funny in a weird way. And the second part of the episode is about a girl that hates her life, hates her job, doesn't have friends, and basically just spends money to make herself happy. The salaryman gives her a credit card that she can buy whatever with, but as a result, all the stuff gets taken back, and it ends in a really weird way, which again, I'm not going to ruin for you, but definitely watch till the end. It ends really weird and just stops right there. This was a really weird ending, and I loved it. This show is awesome. From this first episode, I have really high hopes. I don't love a ton of current anime, not gonna lie. Some of the stuff just doesn't do it for me anymore, but this one seems pretty great. I will definitely be watching this throughout the whole season. I will keep up with it. I'll be watching it every week, more than likely, on Crunchyroll. And I kind of wish all of it was out just right now so I could just like marathon it, because I probably would with this show. I don't do that with a ton of shows, but this one is awesome. And another thing worth bringing up are the opening and ending songs. They're awesome. They're just kind of classic J-rock, J-pop, whatever, and they fit the show really well since it's kind of a classic style show. And that seems to be a recurring theme with this show, at least with its presentation. It's very classic, it's very traditional, and that's honestly why I like it. There's a lot of newer anime series I don't love because they just seem like they're trying to be too modern, and that makes sense. I'm not hating on anything for that, but it's not my personal taste. My favorite anime comes mostly from the 80s and early 90s, so this show is a breath of fresh air. There's almost always one show every season that's kind of a retro throwback show that I end up really liking. And I think this is going to be that show this season. So definitely check it out. Great, great show. If you hate it, that's fine too. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below here. And if you like this video and want to hear more of my opinions, see my face a little bit more, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the little alarm so you actually get everything. And definitely give this video a thumbs up if you sat through the whole thing and you're still here. That would also be pretty rad. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Down to their knees, getting real naughty for me. Maybe 'cause they heard how I make faces.